your life? Who is there for you physically and mentally and emotionally and spiritually? Who helps you? And when you think of whoever is helping you on your journey, have you paused just to say thank you? How often it is that tremendously gifted and powerful people find themselves along the journey, and as we evaluate our relationships either helps us to feel good about ourselves, helps us to trust others, helps us to connect well with others, helps us to take charge of our life, help us to get over the fear of rejection. Good relationships gives us confidence in ourselves and helps us to go out into any situation knowing that it is going to be okay. But sometimes on the journey, the relationships which we rely on and which we have great expectations from, sometimes the relationships go bad. And many human beings find themselves at times on their journey when you expect that your interactions would be helping you to be a more positive, upbeat, inspired, likable, and lovable person. And sometimes your interactions are not good. And most of us know that when the relationship isn't working, you start to think differently about yourself. You start to trust others less. You blame other people for what's happening. You fear taking risk. And eventually you just stay in your own shell because you say, I cannot take this risk. If somebody knew what you'd been through and how God had helped you and how God had led you, if somebody knew all that you had done, they would help you to get better, to create more, to create amazing things. I have a hunch, based upon things that Paul had said earlier in the book of Philippians, that there were three issues going on between Euodia and Syntyche, mothers of the church. One issue was the issue of selfish ambition. They wanted to do well for themselves. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to do well. There's nothing wrong with wanting to step up and step forward and be outstanding and be excellent. But if you want it for yourself, you should want it for somebody else. I have the privilege of having 2 children graduating in 1 year, and as they come to the end of a phase in their life, I thought, if God is helping them, God should be helping other children to find their dream and their potential, and all of us should want the best, not just for ourselves. I'm asking you this morning to remember, as you take care of making sure you are healthy, as you get into healthy relationships with each other, and as you get the people out of your life who are not healthy, so they don't hold you back, that you will remember to make it with God. Because when God gives joy, when God gives his great joy, something happens. which makes us more than we are.
I'd like to invite you to engage with us on our Facebook page at First Pres in Jamaica. Also, don't forget our YouTube channel at First Pres Jamaica, and feel free to leave comments, prayer requests, questions you may have about the church at www.firstchurchjamaica.org. Again, I want to invite you to our worship services every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. at 89-60 164th Street, Jamaica Queens, New York. Please know that throughout the week, again, we're praying for you and praying that God does something extra special in your life, praying that is fresh, that is hot, that is hip, that it's holy, and that it is from God. Thank you for joining us. May God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you again at First Church.